So you've seen all these brands making hundreds of thousands of dollars every single month. People like me, Gymshark, represent clothing. It can't be that easy. They must know something you don't, right? Well, they do. And to be frank, it's a lot of the reasons why your projects and drops keep failing and stuttering when these random brands are making millions of dollars with what seems like almost no effort. So what makes a successful brand? What are they specifically doing that gives their brand an edge over everyone else? Well, I'm Iyad, and I was able to start and scale my own clothing brand to over 6 figures in the first 3 months of starting it. At the age of 18. I'm about to hit 7 figures next month with the brand, and I've been doing around 100K plus in sales for the last 6 months. I've helped countless of other people start their brand and get their first 10, 20, even 60K month. So that's why in today's video, I'm going to be exposing these industry secrets. Now, the first secret is making a winning product. Having a winning product is the most important thing in having a clothing brand. You need your product to be able to sell itself. You could have the best marketing in the world and do everything right, but if the product doesn't qualify to the market standards, it's just not going to sell. And this is one of the hardest truths that people can't accept, that their product sucks. Your brand literally sucks. You have to actually put in the time and research to create a winning product that you know the market is going to want. A lot of you guys just blindly create products, show it to a few friends, and they hype your head up because they don't want to lie to you, when in reality the product's shit. So what's the secret behind making a winning product? Well, the first step is just doing market analysis. You got to look at the market and see what does the market want. The best ways to do this is just utilizing TikTok and just scrolling on your For You page, and if the comments are saying this is a nice product. How I found out for my brand, I started doing puff print when puff print first started. And how I found this out was just by scrolling on TikTok and seeing people going viral with puff print in the comments saying, oh, I love this. So what I did was I decided to take that puff print style trend, put it onto my brand, and add my own twist to it. But it's not only just the printing style, of course. You have to see what kind of design styles are in trend. Now, don't just make a one-on-one copy of everybody else. Add your own flair to it. Once you start making content with it and you're getting good feedback and good responses, that's how you know you might have a winner on your hand. Now, the next secret is their mindset. Now, you might not think mindset is important, but you need to be able to confidently sell your product. You have to know that you're on top and you are the best. Now, it's not about having an ego. It's just being confident that you know your product is going to go crazy. At the end of the day, you're not better than anyone and nobody's better than you. We are all human and all the same. Now, another thing is that these brand owners that you guys look up to outwork you, and I can guarantee that. A lot of you are just not willing to put in those 6 to 8 hours, sometimes 10-hour days working on your brand and learning new things and figuring out how to market and all this stuff. You have to be willing to outwork every single person. Literally. My brand, the reason why it grew so fast is because I obsessed over it. I literally could not, I used to wake up excited to start working on my brand. You have to obsess over it. And that just comes with anything in life. If you want to get good at something or you want to achieve success in something, you have to obsess over it. Make sure your mindset's right and that you're ready to take on this challenge, because it's going to be a rough path. It's not going to be easy. I don't know who told you guys it's going to be easy. It's going to be hard. But when you obsess over it and you work hard, your mindset is also solid, there's no chance you don't succeed. And I can guarantee that. Now, the next secret is bundles. A lot of brand owners won't talk about this, but bundles is definitely top 3 factors into my brand doing over 6 figures per month. Bundles and upsells is basically you just combining 2 different products and just giving to them at a discount. So like, for example, I have product A for $58 and then I have product B for $58 as well. This would be around $120-ish for both products. I offer the customer both products at $100, so they're saving $20, and the customers a lot of the time cannot resist this. It's just a great deal. And yeah, you're not going to make as much profit on the second item, but you're getting an extra sale that you wouldn't have got anyways, so it's a win. Ultimately, you're increasing your AOV, which is your average order value, which is one of the most important things in this whole industry. You have to try to get the highest AOV you possibly can, and the way you do that is through these bundles and upsells. Now, what upsells are, once they purchase a product, you hit them with an upsell. Hey, 10 minutes remaining, add this product at a discounted rate. You're offering more products to them after they already purchased at a discounted rate. A lot of the time, like I said, they can't resist and they want to add it because they're thinking they're getting such a good deal, and which they are. Before I did bundles, I don't know what I was thinking. Like, bundles is literally one of those things that just skyrocketed my sales. It just increased my average order value, so I got more out of each customer than what I usually would have gotten. The next secret is their marketing formula and their customer acquisition system. Now, most of these brands, their secret is to start with organic content, which is just posting TikTok, Instagram Reels, stuff like that, to figure out if the product is even really good. They use this as proof of concept. Once they have proof of concept that the product works, then they start using ads to amplify that. Now, ads is definitely one of those ways that will get you sales, but it's not really going to be that helpful for you in the beginning because ads are very expensive for you to start seeing results. And if you don't have any ad skills like these brands have, you're just going to burn money. So the way I did it, and most other people do it, is start with organic content, get that proof of concept. Then you start running ads to go ahead and bring bring people in and amplify what's already working. And yeah, like I said, once you have a winning product, ads will scale you to the moon. But you have to understand there's a time and a place for that, and you have to understand what to do before that. Like I said in my other videos, make sure to have a good website, a winning product, bundles, email marketing. You have to have all this stuff in place before you start running these ads. So take your time. Don't have to rush. You don't have to get to this secret just yet, but it will come. And once you start using this secret, running paid ads, you'll start seeing a lot of growth and a lot of results. But a lot of these brands, like I said, have everything dialed in. Even their email and SMS marketing, that's 30% of my revenue every single month. So on a 100K month, 30K of my revenue is coming from email and SMS. So you cannot forget these other things getting so caught up in wanting to do ads. Make sure you focus on the basic stuff first. Your email marketing, your TikTok organic, your Instagram reels, all this stuff first before you touch ads. Now the next secret is they have a good website and product page and you just don't. Website is one of the most important things when it just comes to building a brand, because when a customer clicks on your ad or goes to your TikTok organic video and they go to your website, if your website is not optimized and doesn't look clean, people are just gonna click off. They're gonna think they're clicking on a scam, which you don't want. You want it to look as legit as possible. Now some different ways to have a good website is just to have a clean homepage. For me, my go-to is just having a clean homepage with my offer, photo shoot behind it, and then just some products down below. Simple and easy. The way I run my product page, just a quick summary: I have my product, I have pictures that describe what the product is, I have people wearing it. On the right side, I have my description that explains a little more about the product. I have my shipping times, my size chart, and just general information like that. The reason why I have all those things is because those are the most frequently asked questions by customers. Oh, how does it fit? How long is the shipping? You answer those questions there, it's gonna help your conversion rate a lot. Now below that, I have my frequently bought together app, which lets people bundle different things. Like I was talking about earlier, like how bundles are important. That's where I put it. Make sure I have a clean mock-up, of course, as well. Now below that, I have customer pictures. I have my customers shown, and this gives people a sense of social proof. Like, okay, people are actually wearing this. People are actually buying this. I could definitely trust this website. And then just below that, I have reviews, and that's about it to make a really good product page for clothing. And for me, that's my product page that's been converting the most and been allowing me to do these 6-figure plus months. The next secret is these brands know how to utilize their cash flow and reinvest the profits. When you guys first make some money with your brand, you go ahead and spend the money on dumb stuff. I'll be honest, I was one of those people. I went and bought designer clothes with my first big check with my brand, and I almost like had to shut down my brand because I had no money. And that's something I've learned, and I know that a lot of big brands make sure they have good cash flow. The big key to this whole secret is reinvesting your profits. You have to know that, honestly, I don't know everybody's situation at home, because some people have to pay these bills and stuff. But I'm assuming if you live with your parents still, or you don't have much stuff to spend money on, please just reinvest the profits. You don't need that car right now. You don't need those nice clothes right now. Just reinvest the profits and keep growing the business, because money is literally what makes the business grow. You need to leverage the money. When you start running ads, it's gonna cost you like thousands of dollars per month. You need to be able to spend that easily. I still struggle with it recently in the last few months, just spending money. Now, I wasn't spending money necessarily on designer clothes. I spent a lot of it on like food and just little stuff that adds up over a while. And I'm starting to realize like stuff like that extra DoorDash meal at night doesn't really matter for me, and I would better off use that money just reinvesting into the brand. Now, of course, don't penny pinch. You know, you still want to live your life, of course, so you can take profits from the brand, but just make sure you're investing a majority of it if you want to see your brand grow to the level that me and other brands are at. Now, the last secret is hiring people that can do stuff better than you. For me, one of the biggest things that helped my business grow was hiring people that can do stuff better than me, and relieving stress and time for me was one of the best decisions ever. For example, customer support. I'm not really the best with customer support. You know, I don't really know how to respond well to customers. So one of my first hires was hiring a customer support agent. Now, this wasn't even an expensive hire. This was just a couple $100 a month to get somebody off of Upwork to go ahead and respond to all the customer support emails professionally and fast. And I was getting a ton of customer support emails. So this relieved like 3 hours a day of work. And I could put that 3 hours into actually growing the business and making big CEO decisions instead of wasting my time doing customer support. And customer support is essential for a business, so I can't just not do it. I also hired an email marketer, somebody that did my emails for me. Emails was one of my weakest suits. It just took forever to do, and I didn't really understand it too well at the time. I went ahead, I had money in the bank, I was growing at a rapid rate. I invested those profits into hiring an email marketer, and my email percentage shot up from like 15% revenue to like 30% revenue every single month. And a lot of people are stingy. They don't want to hire. They want to keep all the money to themselves. But in order to really grow a business, you have to hire. You just have to. Whether that's contractors, full-time employees, agencies. I mean, actually, no, stay away from agencies. I hate agencies, but you know what I mean. Just people that will do stuff for you. Now, just as a bonus, like, what are the secrets? Like, how do you manage a team? Well, I'm just going to give you some apps that I use to help manage my team. I use Slack for communication, and that is how I'm able to talk to my team every day and make sure everybody's on the same playing field. We use Notion to write down all our SOPs and have all of our notes and stuff like that. Basically, all the resources, like a resource hub for all the employees. The last thing we use is Trello, and this is where the employees' daily tasks are every day, what they have to do for the day if they have any big projects or anything. So yeah, don't get stingy. Once you start making money with your brand, you have to start hiring because it'll help grow the business overall. Now, the last thing is customer support. I know I touched up on this a little bit just a second ago, but your customers are your business. You have to make sure you have happy customers. And honestly, that's something I had struggled with in the beginning with my brand, and a little bit recently as well, because I was doing pre-orders, right? And pre-orders worked well for me. They were doing good. Customers weren't even that mad about it, but I had an issue with my manufacturer where he delayed all my pre-orders by like 2 months. So customers were getting their orders like 2 to 3 months later after they ordered, which is honestly ridiculous. I refunded a lot of them, and it really hurt my business negatively, like really, really bad, because now these people don't want to buy from me again. My repeat buyers are going to go down because they're like, hey, I don't want to buy from this guy again after I had a horrible experience the first time. And that's not a position you want to be in. So make sure your customers' priority comes first. For me, I make sure I have good packaging, good experience for them. Like, I want to create a whole experience for the customer that's good. And that's recently why I switched to pre-made shipping, which is just having the stock on hand. Now, it was an investment up front, but like I said, remember what I was talking about, having cash flow and reinvesting your profits? This is why. Ever since I started doing pre-made, not even too long ago, my repeat customer rate has been going up progressively because people are having a good experience and they want to buy from you again. So you're building more LTV, which is lifetime value of a customer. And to have a real business, you have to have repeat buyers. And that's something I really didn't understand in the beginning. And this is one of those secrets that these big brands don't really tell people, is that repeat customers make your business. You have to get people to buy from you again. And how do you do that? Fast shipping, good product, good experience overall. So yeah, those are some of the 7 secrets that these big brands hold. You might have known some, you might have not. Hope you guys did learn something new from that. If you guys made it this far, you're probably going to want to watch this other video where I talk about how to market your clothing brand, because a lot of you guys have questions about marketing. So make sure to go ahead and check that out. With that being said, I love you all and thank you for watching.